Alright, so hey everyone, this is the Mr. Love Dinosaur here. Tuned in with my first video with actual commentary. It took me a little bit to actually find a good working headset with a mic that I could use that produced enough sounds that my voice was clear enough so anyone could understand if they actually watched my videos. So we're going to be playing Dark Souls 2 today. It's been out for a couple months. Dark Souls is one of my favorite series of any game I've ever played, to be honest. I've played the first one 20 times. I've beaten it maybe once because I kept stopping and then repeating. But it had some pretty touching moments, and it's definitely growing to be a game that is close to my heart, and definitely liked it. For anybody who's kind of not someone I already know who's going to be watching my videos, welcome. I really hope you're going to enjoy this. I'm new completely to the YouTube world. I'm just trying to get my name out there because video games have been my life. I've been playing them since I was young, and I would like to kind of just entertain some people while I'm doing it, and that's basically it. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into the game now. Might as well. I mean, nothing else to really talk about. So we're going to do new game. Oh god, I forgot I have the internet on, so I'm going to be playing online. Well, here's to not getting invaded, I guess. But, Dark Souls 2, I've already played, quite a lot. I was going to start with the cutscene.
Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Oh, great, more loading scenes. So that was the intro movie for Dark Souls 2. I didn't know if anybody actually wanted to watch it or if anyone actually cared, just want to watch me play the game. I don't know, you guys can just skip ahead. It's no big deal. But like I was saying, I'm pretty new to YouTube. I'm still kind of learning a little bit of the electronics and editing and all that. Um, I think so far everything's not doing that bad. Everything seems to be working accordingly, and I mean, I'm sorry if you guys hear any kind of like double sound coming from the mic because my TV is on and the sound is up, and so I don't know if you can hear it through the mic or not. And hopefully, it's not going to make any kind of like double layered sounds in the video because I know that could probably be pretty annoying. So this is the things betwixt. As far as I know, I've never really experienced anything in here. I know there are like a couple dogs over somewhere. I don't remember exactly. I kind of just ran through this entire part. I made the mistake once of going up into this little area that you can... Oh, I think dogs are actually around here. Where are they? I know they're around here somewhere. Yeah, there they are. Or they're like monkeys or something. I don't know. They kind of look like dogs. Kind of just look like a Dark Souls creature. So anyways, I made the mistake of coming up here once. I remember the first time I started playing this game, as soon as it came out. Midnight release for me. Woo! I walked up here, and I noticed all these footprints here, and it scared the living shit out of me. I had no idea what was going to happen, and then I saw this big white bastard, and then realizing I had no weapons at all, and half of my life was already, I don't know, permanently down, I kind of decided I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to try and kill it now with just my fist. It seems like a really bad idea. So up here is the hut of the, I think the Firekeepers? I think they call them the Firekeepers in this game, so, oh, another cutscene.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones
Well,
like
it's kind of obvious what I'm doing. I'm here to play.
kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
One of who? One of the many million of people here that keep responding constantly.
This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Alright, so try to recall your name. Alright, so yeah, I am obviously playing on the PlayStation 3, as you can tell from this terrible screen here, and maybe the fact to set it to hit X to select. But I have no idea what I want to name myself in this run-through. Usually I just name my characters like William, Richard, just kind of just normal things like that, kind of like an RPG-ish feel towards it, but I think for this case, I think I'm just going to do something like Mr. Dino and just call it good. People will get the idea. I mean, I don't know. Maybe these people will be very confused by why my name is Mr. Dino and not something normal. But I'm pretty sure the Firekeepers, they are the same ones that showed up in the original Dark Souls. I don't know if they actually have some kind of connection, but it'd be kind of cool considering, you know, in Dark Souls 1, the Firekeepers were basically the people who kept bonfires alit. And if you were to ever kill any of the Firekeepers of certain bonfires, then they wouldn't, the bonfire would go away, you can't use it, and et cetera, et cetera. And I don't know if, like, maybe this is a place where they grow old and age after they're done? Or maybe this is where they train to become them? Because, I mean, the Firekeeper in Firelink Shrine, she was kind of all, like, decrepit and didn't talk much, but she did have a nice, sweet voice, so maybe I'm wrong. All these people are creepy old ladies. That's why I don't like going to old people's homes. Alright, so this is the character screen, so we get to determine our class and our gift. So, if you look at the bottom right, it has all these little stats. And starting from the second one on the top, and then going across from the top to the bottom, those are actual stats. And I'm pretty sure the number at the beginning is how many points are already distributed into this class. For example, well, or how many levels, I mean. And then that kind of shows you, like, what the starting point is. I've never really seen any kind of difference, to be honest. I don't actually know what to play this time. My first run through, I kind of just started with Swordsman, because I love playing dexterity characters. That's probably my favorite, just jumping around with Uchigatana with bleeding effects. It's pretty hilarious, especially when you play PvP. Everyone hates you. Just FYI, though, I'm terrible at PvP. Warrior, Knight, Swordsman, Bandit, Cleric, Sorcerer, Explorer, and Deprived. So I know for a fact that the Explorer armor is not that bad, but starting with a knife is not how I want to go, in all honesty. But you do get some pretty sweet items. I think that's a necrotic ooze, which just applies magic to your weapon. I do not like mage classes that much. I mean, usually in every single build, I do end up making, putting in a little points of faith or intelligence, depending on what I want to use. But I think I'm just gonna go with the Knight on this one, to be honest. Yeah, Knight, why not? Gift, Human Effigy, Healing Wars, Petrified something. So I know for a fact that Human Effigies are completely useful. The Life Ring is not bad either. The Homeward Bone, the Seeded Tree of Giants, Bonfire yeah, I'm never going to use that item. Petrified something. It's just like a little rock or something. Give it to a bird, kind of like the ones from Dark Souls and Demon Souls. But the Bonfire aesthetic, it basically, you make the certain area that you use it at a bonfire harder. I don't know who in their right mind would ever want to do something like that in Dark Souls, period. I know a lot of people say that this one's easier, but I've come across parts that are just a complete and utter pain in the ass. I have no idea what the Seed of the Tree of the Giants does. I've never come across any need to use my first one, and I don't see still a reason to use it. So I think, in all honesty, I might just go with the Life Ring. I mean, who could hate extra life? And yeah. Gender. So I am gonna play a male. Funny story. The first time I played, I know that there's a odd little area you can go in at the very beginning in the training portions, with one of those big white ape things protecting it, and oh god, I really don't want to do too much editing. I don't like doing editing like this. But there is this, like, I don't know what you would call it, just like a coffin you can get in. And the first time I played, I was unaware of what it did, so I just kind of jumped right in and was whisked away into the ocean something. I don't know. I came back and I just kind of brushed it off, and I just kept playing. And I mean, nothing, no big deal. I had a bunch of armor on, and then later on down the road, I realized that it actually changed your gender, which is really odd. I've never seen something like that in a video game. So I'm kind of just going to skip a majority of all of that editing of the character. I mean, I'm going to be wearing armor anyways. No one's going to be able to see me.
I'm here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should
Break the
think.
curse. It's actually a little bit of an oddity. I'm pretty sure when they made the sequel, they had to pick one of the endings for Dark Souls 1, which was obviously either sacrificing yourself and curing everyone of the curse and getting rid of the hollows over in Lordaeron and everything. And then there was the one where you decided to become practically the new Gwen and kind of just lord over Lordaeron. And I'm not sure which ending they chose, but I mean, if they're like any other video game company, they probably picked what would be considered the good ending. And I have not seen. Oh yeah, I already know this. Thank you. Rubbing in my face, making sure I know it's Dark Souls. I'm pretty sure they went with the good ending, and so I don't understand why you're cursed in this game, or why anyone else that you come across, like the NPCs that are also cursed, are. It was something that always kind of confused me. So this is everything from the DLCs, because I actually I actually got the collector's edition, and so I know for a fact that none of those weapons are even good. I can equip one of the shields, though. That's kind of nice. Well, let's equip one of the shields, whichever one I can use. So I don't think this is better than my broadsword. No, it's not. I guess I'm gonna have to go with this one because this one does have 90 physical defense. To be honest, I'm not like a super good gamer, and I don't really think too much into my games when I do play them. I just kind of just play them to have fun, you know. What happens. But I know that in this game, having a shield with 100 physical reduction when you block is the greatest thing you can probably ever find. 90's not bad. I remember my first playthrough, I had one with only like 75, and so I was just dying left and right because I'm a big fan of heavy armor and shields. So it was kind of unfortunate for me, especially in the whole beginning area when I started playing. Oh, what's this? I can't remember. Soul of the Lost and Dead and a torch. Okay. Probably not going to use either of those soon. I'm the kind of guy who likes to save all of his souls and use them at the end. So I can just skip through all this stuff. This is just the tutorials, and but they do kind of give you a little bit of a starting soul amount. So I mean, it's not that bad. Come here. Oh, now he's dead. Alright, this broadsword is actually pretty good. Come here. Yeah. Yep, you're dead. How about that? Get wrecked, kid. Alright, let's go over here now. So, just a heads up, I know you... Oh, Jesus, where'd you come from? Stop! You're dead. Alright, moving on. Useless. Did he drop something? No. Okay, I thought he did. But like I was saying, just a heads up, there's the coffin I was talking about. I am actually a very, very, very shy person. I get very nervous when talking publicly, and so I'm kind of like hoping I can get over that little bit of a fear. Oh, I almost fell off that cliff. Whew. By kind of doing these YouTube videos, and I mean, of course, like anybody else who does any kind of YouTube commentary or gameplay Let's Plays, they want to be popular. I mean, it's nice being watched and basically loved by so many people, and I'm kind of hoping that happens, because then maybe my nervous tics will go away and I can maybe be a normal person. But I'm actually, it's funny because the place I work at right now, just a nice little part-time job. It's working as a cashier, and those jobs require extreme amounts of being social and friendly and just being able to talk to people, and I am terrible at talking with strangers, to myself, oh no, big deal, no big deal. But talking with random people who come through my check stand, I freak out, and sometimes I just get so nervous I just don't even talk to them. I just look down and shut up. Oh, okay. Oh, so these are the two I was talking about earlier. They are like the bird from Dark Souls and Demon Souls. You can just drop items there. Luckily, they changed the system so you don't actually have to log all the way out of the game and then come back in. You just have to drop it and they give you something in exchange. But I don't have anything, so it doesn't even matter. So let's go in here now. It's gonna be some more guys, and it's gonna give me the jumping tutorial. So come here. Yeah, you double hand that sword. Give you good practice for later. Oh wait, but now you're dead. Except for something I've never understood in this game. Oh, I'm so glad I made that and not made myself look like an idiot. Something else that I kind of never really understood in this game. I guess it'd be a good explanation why enemies respawn, but do the people who are hollow have the chance to revive? I don't know if that's just like the benefits of being the curse holder or something, but I've always saw it as hollows just never die and they keep coming back through bonfires. I don't know if they'd be sentient enough to understand what the bonfire and what's going on, but I mean, I feel like maybe they just get revived and run around with their swords wildly, hoping something happens, and etc., etc. I actually really hate this part because this freaking dickhead over here. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. All right, you're dead. Now I have a freaking arrow sticking through my head because this dude's up here just chilling out, waiting for people to jump down the hole. Come here. God, stop. Alright, so I'm going to use one of my life gems. Unfortunately in this game, coming across the Estus Flask is 1,000 times harder, and leveling up and getting certain amounts, it's not impossible. You more have to rely on life gems and then the Estus Flask and just practically just being good at the game and knowing how to dodge and block at efficient times. Otherwise it's like, hey, you're gonna die and you're not gonna have anything to heal yourself with, so you better learn real quick. I know for a fact you start with one Estus Flask, which is not that many, and you cannot get more for, well, not for a while, but, well, you won't be able to get a moderate amount where you'll feel safe going into boss battles, like with 5 even. For the longest period of time, you will only have 2 of them, and it's terrible. I mean, I've gotten all the way to the last giant, or, yeah, that's his name, right? I think. And I completely and utterly did not have any healing items except for my Estus Flasks, and I died. I died. Of course, I mean, that's why this game exists in the first place, so. Alright, so this is Majula. It's practically like the Firelink Shrine, but a little cooler, because it's actually like a little town, not just some shabby old cathedral with a dragon snake thing. I don't know what that was.
Doesn't matter. Just help me open. I packed one, but now somebody's...
Alright, so that guy is the blacksmith you have to unlock with 1,000 souls. Because apparently someone locked the door, and he already put all of his tools in there and just boogied, and so he's kind of in a tough situation there. I kind of feel bad for him. That's a chick I need to talk to, though. The Emerald Herald, I think her name is. Next.
There. I will remain by your side. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Alright, so she gives you the Estus Flask and practically tells you to just go and kill everybody in this world and save everyone, even though you're just some nobody who came out of nowhere. As odd as that is. Yeah, seek souls. Okay, so I did get the Estus Flask. So let's just equip that in our first spot. I'm going to put that there. So spots that I know where I can find Estus Flask shards. I think I know there's one over here somewhere. I'm going to actually grab this item real quick. I have to go this way, sorry. That was just a life gem. Oh boy, a life gem. That's really going to save me in a time of peril. And there's the cat lady. I don't want to talk to her. She's going to just say stupid stuff. So this is where you actually get one. Estus Flask Shard. There we go. Alright, sweet. So you can actually use those to upgrade the Estus Flask, and it gives you one more Estus Flask to use. I think the max is 12. I don't know. I've only gotten up to 10 in my game, and I really don't feel like I need any more than that. Even though in Dark Souls I'm used to having like 20, so I could just run in and bombard at the enemy with my sword and hope I just don't die. And if I, get low on life, I just back off and heal, because I have plenty of healing items. But I think this game definitely tried to back away from that. They tried to take the healing items away so they can make the game harder in some fashion. Is it unfair? I think so. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of think so. I feel like they should have kept it how it was supposed to be and not changed it all. But who am I to say? I'm not a game developer. I'm just a guy trying to be a YouTuber. It's much different, I guess.